Josh, 3-0 win. How do you assess your performance there?
Still not great. The Josh Rock hasn't come out yet, but at the same time, it's hard for everybody to perform the way they want to on that stage because we're all there for a reason. We all want to be world champion, so I need to wake up.
Coming into this game, a lot of people say it might be a thriller, like a 3-2, a long distance game. Were you mentally preparing for that kind of game?
Oh, of course it was. I was expecting Callum to play a lot better than he did. Callum missed far too many doubles, and at the same time, I missed far too many doubles. It was a really scrappy game that came down to doubles, but luckily I had the guts to hit the doubles when I needed to, so I'm happy enough.
All year on the tour, you've been hitting the big numbers. Do you feel if you'd been pushed today or in the previous match, it would have come out on the stage?
I think if Callum played better than he did, I think I would have performed better, but I knew Callum wasn't up to his game, and then so me being silly, I slacked down, to be quite honest, but that's darts for you.
You seem a little bit frustrated that you've not been able to produce your best game here so far.
Yeah, I still am frustrated, but at the same time, it's hard when you're on that alley-pally stage. As I said again, we're all here for a reason. We want to be world champions, so you're obviously going to try the extra bit harder, but I need to just settle down. But I think I'll settle down far better now. I'm going home with my family, Christmas, and I'll be far better when I come back, and I promise that now.
And your first game back, what a mouth-watering clash that is against Nathan Aspinall. It's certainly, can't fail to be a good game, that surely, can it?
That'll be a really good game because obviously he'd be out to beat me from last time European Championships, but I know I beat him, I know I'm going to do it again.
Look forward to that one.
Thank you very much.
Josh, congratulations. I know you've taken everything in your stride this year, but are even you feeling the pressure of that alley-pally stage?
Yeah, because I'm not performing. So I need to learn to wake up and just forget about it, to be quite honest. But at the same time, as I said, we're all there to want to be world champion. So everybody's trying that extra bit harder.
In the build-up, you maybe put a little bit extra pressure on yourself to perform here as well?
Yeah, that's what I would say so, because obviously I want to be world champion, and so does everybody else in that room wants to be world champion. So we just need to learn and enjoy it. And to be quite, I know I didn't perform the way I did, what I know I can, but I felt more relaxed in that game than I did on Saturday night.
Do you think Christmas at home with the family will settle you down for when you come back?
Oh, 110%. 110%. I can't wait to go home tomorrow, just knowing Christmas coming up, spend time with my fiancée and her son. I can't wait for it.
And Nathan Aspinall up next, can we expect fireworks?
Oh, there'll be loads of fireworks because I know Aspinall's ready for that game, and I will be ready for that game. So there'll be a lot of fireworks in that game.
Josh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Josh, is it going for the competition? You're still playing your C, D game, you're nowhere near, and we know if you do produce those, there's going to be some great darts.
Still before my D game, that was probably D/E game, but at the same time, it's going to come because I know I'm in after Christmas, obviously. Spend time with my fiancée Sarah and her son Jay. I'm looking forward to it, and I will be ready.
Is it a little bit difficult when there's not that much coming back? I know Callum had moments there, but he was still high 80s average.
Of course it's harder. Like that time I played Van Gerwen in the Grand Slam, he was hitting everything at me, and I knew I had to have everything back. Callum was missing far too many doubles, and I knew it kind of eased it off a wee bit more, but then he wasn't scoring at all. Callum's a massive scorer, massive 180 hitter. There's only 4 180s in that game. The Callum could hit 10, and I know I can hit 10, but we just weren't up to scratch. But it's a learning curve.
And that Nathan game, we know Nathan likes to show a lot of emotion on stage. You do as well when you're playing good darts. Is that what we can expect?
There'll be a lot of that. When I know I'm hitting right at the right time, I like to show emotion. So I'll be looking forward to that game with Nathan because obviously it's a bigger occasion than the European Championships, and it'll be a great game regardless.
Revenge for the European Championship?
He can try, but I'll be there to beat him. Thank you.
Josh, do you think you need games like this? Just get through to get used to the crowd, to get used to the stage?
Yeah, everybody needs games like that because obviously they need to learn to wake up because I know it's a big occasion, as I said before. But whenever your opponent's not playing well and you know what he can do and you know what yourself can do, it's hard to focus. Whenever you know he should be hitting his doubles with 3 darts in his hand and hitting 1 each for fun. But luckily Callum wasn't himself and I got the win.
If you're grinding out performances like that and wins like that quite easily, winning easily, the scoreline suggests, does that bode well for the future? Are you going ahead in the tournament?
Well, hopefully, I hope everybody I play doesn't play well. It means it's easy for me. But then the darts would be no point in playing darts because that's the way it goes. But everybody has a game like that. Touch wood, I'm lucky enough I haven't played a game like that yet, and I hope I don't. But at the same time, it's just darts.
But obviously, when Nathan, there will be, from the off, it will be electric.
That will be, and I know what Nathan's going to turn up. Nathan's been 2 times semi-finalist in this competition, 2 years in a row. So I know what he can do. So I know what I need to do. I just need to actually play my own game and forget about what I'm there for.
You know, he's desperate to reach the final, as are you.
Of course.
You know, what are we going to expect that day? Because it's going to be.
I say it will be a very tight game between me and Nathan because obviously we want it more. He wants to go a step further into the final. This is my debut here. Of course, I want to go to the final, but he's going to try and look for revenge from the European Championship, and I'll do my best to make sure it doesn't happen. Thank you.
You say it's your debut year. Obviously, you've had an amazing year. Like, would you settle for a semi-final finish, or is it just about going all the way?
I'm happy enough now. We've got through after Christmas, you know.
Okay.
But I can't say I'm going to set up for now because you don't know what's going to happen. Because I want to be in that final. I want to have that trophy. But as I said, it depends what Josh Rock turns up.
Okay, what Josh Rock is going to turn up?
Don't know. We'll see what happens after Christmas.
How much of Christmas is practice and how much is like downtime with your family?
Yeah, but sure, everybody knows I don't practice as it is, so that's probably why the problem is when I'm not playing well. But I'll be spending a lot of time with my family. It comes to Christmas. Me and the fiance, we go home tomorrow, and she'll be back to work, and I'll try and do my best around the house. Obviously, get everything prepared for Christmas, but I'm looking forward to Christmas.
Okay. Thanks, Josh.
Cheers.
Matt?
Who did you have in the crowd supporting you today?
This afternoon I had my fiance, I had John O'Shea's wife Laura, I had Rad Bean, and I had a good friend of mine back home, Mark Craig. So that was my support for the day.
And what does it mean to have their support?
Oh, it feels fantastic because my friend Mark, when he came today, he struggled to actually get here, but he got here in one piece. But when you've got friends coming home, obviously I'm used to my fiance watching me, she's watched me loads of times, but when you've got close friends coming from home to watch you, it means a lot.
And just lastly, the support for Mission Darts, impact that's had on your game?
Oh, Mission's been great. They've been obviously supporting me. They've been giving me text messages that I don't know why they're not here, but obviously it could be business reasons. That's up to them. But they still give me a good bit of support.